Hello, hello, happy Sunday. I was sitting here thinking about how glad I am I have peace with myself and with others, even when they don't have peace with themselves. A lot of times we can get so caught up into other people's storms. It's so easy to do. You can say something or post something or do something and somebody can feel some kind of way about it and they feel the need to express themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know how to agree to disagree respectfully, right? And I'm just so glad that I have that peace now. In the world we live in right now with everything going on, it's like, some people are on the edge. I get it, right? I get it and I understand it. And I respect that. So a lot of times when people say things or respond in a way that, it's like, okay. I look at it like, not in a judgment way, but I look at it like, okay, I understand that. I thank you for that. And I go on about my day and my life. You can't get caught up into people and their opinions, because we all have our own opinions and we all see things differently, for sure, right? And I'm so grateful that I have done the self-work, because things that people say and do have nothing to do with you. That's just where they are, okay? And you have to understand that, and we have to respect that. So I'm just so thankful and grateful for personal development. I'm thankful and grateful for God and just coming in my life and just making me a better person, right? Because I'm telling you, it's so much stuff that go on all the time. And it's like, I know it's a test. I know that everything happens to us on a day-to-day basis is a test. You're either going to pass it or you're going to fail it. But I promise you, if you don't pass it, you will keep repeating it. And I know that because when I used to fail the test, I didn't realize it was the test. When I kept failing, he kept sending different people with that same lesson. I'm like, look, okay, let me go ahead and pass this test, okay? I got to pass this test. And so that's the way I look at it. That's the way I have to look at it, right? And I'm telling you, your life will change. We can't control people and what they say and what they do, but we can for sure control how we choose to respond to them or not respond to them, right? And that's just how I look at it. I don't take I posted today about the 4 agreements, and one of the 4 agreements, which I just repeat to myself all the time: don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Don't, because I have to keep reminding myself, because sometimes it's so easy to take things personally when somebody says something or does something. You feel like they are intentionally trying to hurt you or just trying to whatever to you. You feel like it's something like they out to get you, right? And so that's one of the that's like the second agreement that I just really, really, really just repeat to myself all the time. Whenever I feel the need to want to say something, I'm like, you know what? Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. And that's just how I look at people and situations and things that happen throughout my day, throughout my life. I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. And I have to constantly, like I said, I have to constantly tell myself that. It's practice, right? It's practice. And I practice telling myself that all the time. And I also practice the pause when I feel like I want to say something. I want to, because the immediate thing to do is respond, right? Or not. So that's what I be telling myself. Like, okay, no, it's more. It's a way more important things going on in life than to be arguing with somebody over their opinion about something, right? So I thought about that. I think about it often. And I'm just so glad that I've done the self-work. I'm so glad that I'm working on myself. And, I just don't go around looking for fights. I don't go around responding to people who in my opinion, they might be looking for something like that, because misery loves company. And so I don't engage in anything that's like that. And if I feel like it's headed that way, then I just, I can immediately end the conversation. Okay, have a good day. And just be done. I thank them for whatever they said or whatever, and I go on by my day. I end the conversation, because it takes 2 people to go back and forth, right? You can't argue by yourself. You can't have a conversation alone. And so that's why I just whenever I feel like it's getting out of hand, and you don't know the other person that way, so it's like, okay, I know me, so let me just bow out gracefully, right? And that's just what I do. That's what I do. And I wanted to share that today. I thought about that today. And, you know, I normally, let me tell you what I used to do. When somebody said something or post something that I didn't like, I just delete it. Or I unfollow them. But now I'm like, you know what? That's how they feel. That's how they feel. I let it. I don't even delete it. I just, okay. I respect it. I received that. And I'm going by my day. It's so easy to get caught up into other people's storms, and I see it all the time. And I just know that everything that's happening right now to us, everything that happens throughout your day is a test. And you either gonna pass it or you're gonna fail it and keep repeating it. And I don't want to keep repeating the same test. So whenever that situation does come around again, guess what? I know how to respond. I know how to act. Everything in a clapback or whatever the case, everything ain't a fight. Like, you don't have to attend every fight. Some people just want to fight themselves. Okay? So that's just something to think about. I want to share. I'm just so glad for peace. I'm so glad for peace. I'm glad for Sundays. Sundays are my rest day. I use that time to just, pamper myself. You gotta take care of yourself. So self-care Sunday, that's the word. Self-care Sundays. I'm gonna do my little face and probably pull my steamer out and, work on my skin. Do that. Do something for me. Maybe soak my feet and paint my toenails and that stuff like that. But I just wanted to come on here and share that lesson that I realize, that I'm realizing every day. Everything is just a test. This is all a test. Will you pass it or will you fail? It's up to you. Just remember, if you fail it, you're going to repeat it. So try to pass that test the first time, okay? Happy Sunday.